Hello, everyone. This is Lady Calamere. I hope everyone's doing great. I welcome you to my channel, and I am doing my 328th presentation. And today we are talking about rainbow obsidian. Rainbow obsidian, a hardness on the Mohs scale of 5 to 6. So it's a 5 to 5.5, and even a 6 on the Mohs hardness scale, but it's more closer to a 5 and 5.5. So its planetary powers is that of Earth. Its astrological is going to work great with Libra. And its element that it's going to work with is Earth. And rainbow obsidian works with the chakras of the root chakra, the Muladhara. So rainbow obsidian, when polished, throws out these fantastic colors. Let's get some light on for a second. Look at these colors. Oh, drop one. And when they break, when they crack, they can become very sharp. And in fact, so sharp that they were used as spearheads, arrowheads, knives. And this one's got a sharpness to it. You got to be careful. So they were used for your everyday tools, sacrificial blades, ritual blades, and for like just cutting your food and scraping meat off the bone. So yes, they get quite sharp. So be very careful, especially with wearing jewelry. They are a volcanic glass. They do not have any crystalline structure. People call them crystals, but they're not crystals. There's no crystal in them. So rainbows obsidian throws out all these colors, especially when it's polished, throws out these red, gold, yellow, blue, green, and these you can see the sparkle in them. These are all polished. You see the stripes, and sometimes when they are shaped just right, you'll see a heart in them, like a heart, and it look like a heart shape with them. So for those who have a broken heart, and those who've had problems, maybe you're going through a divorce, or you know, maybe you're just obsessed with someone, or you can't get over someone, then rainbow obsidian is for you. It's for those. It deals with the heart and matters of the heart. In fact, it's used for scrying too. These can be used for scrying, and they're used for dealing, like, you know, to see if you're going to be with someone. And these are used for like love spells and heart healing spells. Now, when it comes to rainbow obsidian, it's so much gentler than the black obsidian. It really is. So And these deals with self-healing and even self-expression, but in a very gentle way. So when healing over emotional issues and trauma and stuff like that, why Rainbow Obsidian is your go-to stone, your volcanic glass. And you can see all the flashy shine in this. So, no, hey, Miss Kitty. Oh boy, I left something here that I should not have left, and that is my fault. So, let me get this. That's where the bag was. On top of the cat tree. Yay me. Sorry about the crinkly stuff. So, anyways, black obsidian is much gentler to use and more approachable than regular obsidian. So, this is going to be a crystal that's going to be deal with friendship, love, and relationship. Maybe a friend walked away. Maybe you have to walk away from a friend. Break up in the family between brother or sister, or parent and sibling. It's just never easy, right? Well, this is going to help you heal from it and deal with it. So, and it's going to be dealing with mourning, like when you go into grief or loss. So, if you lose someone, whether in a physical, literal sense or a figurative sense, then this is going to help with that problem, because this is a stone of nourishment and regeneration. Now, the way why this is rainbow obsidian, and it's also called rainbow sheen obsidian, is because it's the way the the molten rock cooled, and that it has magnetite nanoparticles that cause the multicolored iridescence, and it makes it and it shines really bright when any light hits it. So let's go look at it again. This is one that can ground you, but also it's like mesmerizing, great for meditation, when you just wanna calm the mind but also explore. Great when unlocking mysteries, and way more approachable than black obsidian. I only have the polished stuff, so this is my collection. Isn't it nice? So when you want to discuss feelings with someone, and you want to have a discussion, but you just don't know where to come from, and you really want to come from your heart and soul to someone, this is the crystal to have with you or to meditate, so that you can express yourself in a gentle, loving way. And unlike regular obsidian, like this, let me get a piece. So unlike this, this is more going to come from a place of love and emotion than just from the intellect. This has no buffering. This is just going to tell it like it is. This is going to tell it like it is, but in a gentle, soft way. So this is a hard pill to swallow, and this is easier. This is medicine without flavor. This is medicine with flavor. Of course, you don't want to swallow these, so I'm just speaking metaphorically, of course. So you're gonna learn how to speak to someone without trying to hurt them. And this is also a not crystal, but a volcanic glass, a stone that is good for being more gentle with yourself and learning how to get over past mistakes, but in a gentle way, in a more grounded way. So, this is also a stone that you can use for abundance, and abundance doesn't always mean money. That's the thing that some people don't realize is that abundance spells aren't always about money. It could be an abundance of good luck, abundance of food, abundance of resources, abundance of crystals, or abundance of friends. So yes, these can be used for abundance. Learning how to rejuvenate and nourish your being and others. So, for those who having problems having sympathy at times, and sometimes we'll like, I just can't feel sympathy for someone. This is going to help you to say, hey, maybe I should come from a place of love, or maybe I should try to understand. And here we go with growth, in the spiritual, mental, and emotional level of growth. Some people can be 60 years old and still act like a 16-year-old and can't comprehend beyond a fifth grader. Kid you not. And they can have PhDs and they still have the emotional intelligence, maybe of a 10-year-old. So this is a good one to hand them. This is a really good one. So this is going to shine light on things and to show you things more in a gentle way than Obsidian. But this is also shrine for love relationships and stuff. Come on, every time. And like I said, the god of Obsidian itself, especially black Obsidian, is Tezcatlipoca. Tezcatlipoca. I love him very much. So, oh wow. They're so mesmerizing. You can just get lost looking at the sheen and the stripes of these stones. Great for self healing. Really great for self healing and giving you the strength and the power to get through the day or to deal with someone's bullcrap. So they do. Now, rainbow obsidian can look plain black or grayish, but it all changes when the light shines upon it. Then it reveals its true beauty. And it can take you through the darkness of your unconscious mind. It will take you through that darkness and to help you recover parts of the self yourself that you lost. And it can help you find the light within darkness. And it's a great crystal for rebirthing. So, and it's wonderful to use for Reiki. Now, this is also a good one for protection. And what it's going to do is absorb, but also even to the point of reflecting it back and absorbing negativity. So these things are like, it will absorb it like a sponge. So they do need to be cleansed. They could be left out. Don't worry about the sunlight. They, the energy works better for like nocturnal, like moonlight, but the sunlight won't hurt it none. I mean, physically. And water won't destroy them. Just don't use anything harsh with it. So be careful, because you also don't want this splintering and getting obsidian splinters in your hands. It's a wonderful tool to bring light into your energy and your aura and into your physical body. It will cleanse your energy centers, your chakras, and it will align your energy, balance your energies, and align your chakras. And it will remove densities, spiritual debris, and blockages from your channel, from your energy source, from your chakras. So it's great for that. These are a very protective stone. So if someone's deliberately sending you something and you feel scared, and or if they're unconsciously sending that energy towards you and it's really powerful, this is a good one to have on hand. And you can have selenite cleanse it. Selenite, I'll show you the energy together with selenite. I'll show you in a minute. Let me get my selenite. Here we are. Now watch this. It goes great. Look at that. Look at that. Energies just light up. And another thing that it really goes good with, especially when heightening things. I'll show you. Moldavite. Goes what? That piece. This is actual moldavite. Look at that. Watch. Can you feel it? Let's take that out. That's like, whoa. That's a blast, isn't it? Now, because, woo. So, yeah, moldavite pairs well with this. It really pairs well. Even just a smaller piece goes good with it. They may be tiny, but they can pack a powerful punch, these moldavites. So, yeah, so moldavite is good for help giving you that emotional, powerful boost that you need. So let me put everything back while I talk to you. And it's wonderful to have a microphone where I can just talk to you. And with the moldavite, it's going to help you unlock that heart energy and even give you that power to change, the power to change and make transitions in life so much easier to deal with. So, like I said, rainbow obsidian is very good to renew and rejuvenate and heal your energy and can send love, light, and happiness to someone in need, to someone who is hurting, to let them know that they are loved, even from a distance. And it's good for recovering from wounds, emotional wounds. It really is. As it's good for to help with contusions. Of course, seek medical treatment as necessary. Take your medication and seek a physician or medical help. But for bruising, this can be used for spells to make it heal faster, to make broken or cracked, fractured bones heal faster, or any type of damage or trauma to your tissues, so your body tissues. So it can help with the physical heart and is great during times of stress and emotional upheaval. Again, seek a therapist or a life coach or a psychiatrist, but it can be good for that. And it's a good one to start remembering things. So to bring back the memory to your conscious mind. So it helps unleash repressed memories when you are ready for it, so it doesn't cause all these issues and these psychosomatic or psychosis. So during times of spiritual psychosis, and I've seen this happen to people, and it's really sad. Of course, please talk to someone. If you know someone's in spiritual psychosis, just let them know, I think you're going through spiritual psychosis, and I really think you need to talk to a therapist or psychiatrist, and hopefully it will work out. But during these times, it's also good to utilize magic and mysticism and tools like rainbow obsidian is good during the times when you're going through spiritual psychosis. And there's some people that always think that I am the most powerful ceremonial magician in the world, or I am the most powerful shaman, or I am, again, delusions of grandeur. And if you're going through delusions of grandeur, rainbow obsidian can help. So, and as reality check, you don't know if you're more powerful than anyone until you meet everyone, right? So, yeah, it's always good to have reality check. And rainbow obsidian can help you with your imaginations and and but they can also give you a reality check, but in a gentler way than what black obsidian will do. I love black obsidian, but I call it the asshole stone, and I call it the asshole stone for a reason. And if you want to learn more about Tezcatli polka or rain or obsidian, please check out my presentation on it because I did do one. So Rainbow Obsidian can tell you yes, there is light in the dark. Yes, there is spirituality in the darker half of things. And even in the left hand path, there is so much to learn and so much spirituality to gain that yes, there are colors in the dark. And there are mysteries to be had. And the left hand path of magic, and the left hand path of spirituality, and the left hand path of Tantra. So, yes, there is colors and lights and energies that can benefit you. A great one when you are anxious and need hope. And this is also a Rainbow City can bring such joy and happiness. Such joy, happiness, and good vibes. There is so much love that this stone gives, and it cleanses. It can really cleanse the energies around you, and you can use it for spiritual cleansing. You can make cleansing potions or cleansing water. So, yes, this is a very spiritual stone. It's a mint. And yeah, well, I don't want to keep uh, beating the bush with this. Or so this can help you connect with your shadow self. With parts, it can help you deal with things or to remove things that you don't want in your life, such as intergenerational curses, which are pretty hard. And they can show up as addictions or behavior problems and stuff like that, or a certain thing that keeps happening to your family, or maybe there's a spirit that keeps attaching itself from one generation after another after another. Yes, so this is going to really help with that. And all because you have this stone doesn't mean, oh, it's all broken and everything's hunky dory. You really have to work at that. But this is one of the stones I'm going to recommend if you have that. And in fact, rainbow obsidian is also called heaven eye or iris obsidian. Think about that. Heaven eye and iris obsidian. So it's going to help you deal with things in like addiction. It could be addiction or eating disorders. This is a good one. And remember, 12-step program or maybe bet something like Betty Ford, if you can afford it, or um, some recovery program. This is good to bring with you. I thought someone was at my door. I'm like, no one's at my door at this time. Probably one of the cats. Anyways, this is going to get you in contact with your shadow self, your unconscious self. And by the way, rainbow obsidian, it may be more gentler than obsidian, but it does work quickly. It's going to help you peer within yourself. Who are you? Why are you here? What is your purpose? What is your true will? It definitely deals with the powers of love and will. Do what thou wilt shall behold the law. Love is the law, love and the will. 93, 93. If you know, you know. But also, this crystal is great for you when you're ready to accept responsibility and own your mistakes and to be ready to face the music and also to apologize. So it can help you right the wrongs that you did to yourself or others. But it also reveals the actions that will help release these issues. And it will help you to be able to accept things as they are and move on and move forward. So it's a stone of illumination. And it's going to help you bring enjoyment into your life and having gratification for what you've done. It's also a rainbow obsidian is also a stone of pleasure. Trip over my container. I'm just walking around and help you to be more optimistic in this world. To have optimism. It can help. How can I say? Get you into meditative state. So if you're having problems meditating or just letting go or letting or visualization, this is a stone for you. It's a wonderful tool for, like I said, gazing into and scrying. Where is this stone found? Well, a rainbow obsidian is found in Mexico, and where it's found is the La Revol- Revolt Revoltosa mine, and that's in the San Andreas and the Jalisco in Mexico. That's where at least the majority is found in them. So these are nice ones to have them cut into hearts. So if you can get one, if you see one as a heart, grab it up because that is a perfect one. I've seen obsidian cut into like looking like human hearts, but more into the shape of a heart for, see on Valentine's Day. So be careful where you get your rainbow obsidians because there are many brightly colored glasses that's labeled as obsidian and it's mass produced glass and like such as places like China and Indonesia, but it's not obsidian. So yeah, so just be careful where you buy your obsidian because people tried to fake it. So when you're suffering through sadness, depression, of course, again, medical advice and get it, get medical help when you're going to feel like, damn, nothing's working for me. I'm in so much despair. I have so much fear. I have so much anxiety. This is a nice specimen for you to work with and to have. This is such a nice, shiny, volcanic piece of glass. It's so beautiful. It's really good to help you rein in your thoughts and rein in your mind. So I definitely recommend. Oh, what else do I want to talk about this? Because I've been mm, just trying to think what else. Sorry, I don't have notes, so I'm just trying to jog my memory. Whew, I hope I'm not losing it, everyone. So it's also was used in the portal between the realms. I mean, when you look at the ancient people Mexico, like the Mayans and the Aztecs, uh, it was used as seeing, hey, this is a portal between realms. This is a portal between us, the gods and the spirits and the powers that be. And it can also was believed to show you your deepest shadow. Definitely Obsidian does that. I mean, Tezcatlipoca pulled that on Quetzalcoatl, which I discussed in Quetzalcoatl and Tezcatlipoca presentations that I did. So check that out. So some of them, even not just in magnetite, pyroxene nanoparticles is also in it. But it's using magnetite. Sorry about that. Now, some of these stones are actually found in the Alps in Switzerland, but a lot of them are coming from Mexico. Some of them come from the Lepontine, if I remember, Lepontine. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Lepontine Alps in Switzerland. But there's also now found new deposits in my country, the United States. So, as for getting your hands on it, it's readily available. I mean, of course, obsidian's more available, black obsidian, but you can get your hands on these. And they're not too expensive, depending on how it's cut, though. But, but some places may charge a little bit more, definitely more than black obsidian. So, yeah, it's not like an extremely expensive stone where it's outrageous price. So when you want to transmute energy and negative into positivity, if you want to transform that energy that is not good, that's no good, to something good, then this is your stone. And it's also, they can also turn these uh, memories or energies into life lessons that you can use to grow, to learn, and mature. So this is definitely very nurturing towards a lot of other, definitely more nurturing than black obsidian. And it can ease you things into life lessons, transitions, and again, it's not just flow of love and light, love and light, love and light, love and light. It does have darkness, but it can ease you into things. You can't have, you know, flowers don't just grow on sunshine, it grows on rain too, doesn't it? So, yeah. So this is going to help you balance and stabilize. It will help you with acceptance and to accept things as they are and to grow and to be strong from it. And it's going to help you accept the things that you are not able to change. And so that you stop lingering on if, ands, and buts. If only, if only, if only, and help you through missed opportunities and to get over heartache and like would have, should have, could have, and broken ambitions. So, yes, this can connect you with the spirit realm. Very much so. Does have mystical powers and help you with mysticism and magic. And it can heighten your gifts, your powers, and heighten your sense of spirituality. Like you just wouldn't believe, right? And helps you connect with those psychic powers. And it really helps you. It's a bridge between the physical and the cosmos, the spiritual realms, the many spiritual layers, the many layers that we can't see to help you connect with all sorts of beings. And also, it could one to protect you during finding enlightenment. How long have I been talking? 42 minutes. Wow. It only feels like I've been talking about 25, huh? So it's also believed that this can help you with cellular regeneration and to improve the functions of your bone marrow and to increase the your blood flow or the blood health. I'm just telling you, and those who are suffering from arthritis or cramps and everyday aches and pains and the ouchies, this can help you. And this is also good for healing energy. So let's see what else. This can help you with dealing with their general BS during the day. So if you got a stressful job, this is a good stone to have with you. Rose quartz is a good one to work with. And rose quartz can help you deal with let me show you, with your emotions and love. Look at that. Look how that goes. See how that nice contrast, huh? Nice contrast there. We got spirit. We got the Sri Yantra, and this is special quartz. Look how that goes. Oh man, look at the contrast and the spiritual powers that this can aid in. So, if you can't find yourself to get over something or someone, Rainbow Obsidian is great for that. Oh well, my skull is gone. Sorry, I'm still here. Wow, I was looking for my rose quartz skull. I just don't quite know where I put it. But it's really good to help you when you need to learn maybe your friendships ended and you got exactly what you needed from it, and that it's time to move on. And this can help you when it's time to move on and move on to other energies and stuff, and to move on to other things in life. And here you have, there's the skull I was talking about. Look at that with this. What do you think? Beautiful, huh? So, anyways, I want to thank you for watching this long. And I think I've talked enough about this stone. But, anyways, you're so awesome. So, my message to you is if you know someone's hurting, listen to them, because I think you'd rather listen to their story than read their obituary. Be there for someone. But remember, don't drain yourself either. You also have to take care of yourself. And right now, if you are going through, I'm going to give you some advice. Some people are forced to give up their cats or dogs or pets because of new management, and they say no pets, and they won't grandfather it in. If you have a therapist or psychiatrist, or if you can, reach out to one. Don't just get it from the internet, because they'll tell whether it's fake or not. There are some places that or referral places that get you in touch with a psychiatrist or a therapist. Actually, be a therapist, or and you can get what's called an emotional support letter. Now, if you're being forced to give up your cat, and you know you will be so devastated, you have to explain. Say if you have 3 cats, you have to explain the functions of each cat. One cat can help you sleep. One cat can help you play. And another cat may say, well, this cat knows when I'm depressed and really helps me and does things that make me laugh. And I can't, I understand you want me to only have 2 cats, but I need these 3 cats for my mental health. Maybe you have autism. Maybe you have OCD. Maybe you have mild depression. It doesn't matter. Maybe you're a recovering addict or alcoholic, and these babies keep you sober and clean. It doesn't matter. You don't have to give up your animals, people. Please. It's just so wrong, especially when new management takes it like, no, you can't have it, or an HOA is formed. No, you can't have that big dog. Yeah. So emotional support animal is different from a service animal. Okay. A service animal is what a dog is, but not all dogs are service animals. Some of them are emotional support animals, meaning they don't have any training, but they have a use. So remember that before you surrender your pet or dog. And your how much is an emotional support letter? Some of your therapists may not even charge you a dime. It could range $50 for the whole letter, not per animal, but $50 for the whole letter. It can range to 100 or 150. And you can say for 150, you can list 6 pets or more. It could be dogs and cats and even a snake. Yes, even fish can be an emotional support animal. I'm just giving to you as a service because I always like to try to do this for positivity. So even a goldfish, well, how can that be an emotional support animal? Because my mind races, and when it starts races and I start feeling self-destructive, I can look at that fish and it calms my mind down. And I need to have this because it's a routine, because I have to feed the fish and keep the fish clean and safe and healthy. And if that fish dies, you just get a new one and they don't have to know. Yeah, that's Clarence, my fish. Yeah, he's living long because I take care of him. And even if your animal does die, you can get a new one and say it was important for my mental health. So uh this is the Lord Clarence. This is my new fish, Tommy. You know, Tommy, Tommy, I love to see Tommy swim. So yes, and that's just my message for you is, don't give up hope. Maybe someone needs to hear this. So don't give up hope. Anyways, thank you for watching my presentation on Rainbow Obsidian. As always, blessed be.